Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. How we doing? How we doing? Uh-oh. Things aren't working. Oh, boy. Things aren't working. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I see chat. Don't worry. It might not show up on the side of the screen, but I see it. Hello, everybody. My name's Snowy Lotus. Welcome back to the Snowy Show. It is Monday, July 13th, 2026. It's 9:12 p.m. I am 12 minutes and 41 seconds late. And if you see the title, hold on one second. All right. Bear with me. I'm sorry. The chat's borked. I'm going to be so honest. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know what I can do. I'm going to be so real. I'm going to try my best. Okay. So anyway, if you saw the title, yes, I got hacked. It's very sad, very upsetting. Very sad, very upsetting. Let me, we're going to be doing some hand cam later, but, for now, we're going to explain my story. It was not a fun experience. But first of all, hello, everybody. Hello, Soviet Union. Shrimpo, Naria, Ixie, TK, Ave. Who else? Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I want to tell you what, Ixie. Mike Red, welcome back. I got hacked. It's so sad. Can't you change your password? How do you get it? Yes, I will explain. I'll explain everything. In the meantime, whilst we don't have a chat working, let's do this. Boba. Bam. Okay, there you go. Yeah, Boba. Okay, so new here. Okay, anyway. Can I draw? You go for it. Welcome back, everybody. I hope everybody had a good weekend. The title of the stream is I Got Hacked. We're gonna talk about that, and then we're gonna go build some more Legos. We're gonna go finish this Lego plant that we've been working on this past week or so. No worries, Ave. It's okay. It's okay. You're good. How I said I was gonna go to taxes. I'm finally here. That's great, Ixie. Okay. So let's break it down, because this is very stressful. This is a very stressful situation. So I'm there. I'm sitting there. I'm grinding Destiny. It's Saturday. It's quiet. I'm in my room, hanging out with my friend. I'm sitting there playing Destiny. I've been playing for hours now. I'm having a good time. We're doing some missions. We're fighting enemies, doing all that kind of good stuff. And then I get a message on Discord, a single message from someone I haven't talked to in a long time. Okay. And this person was like, hey, hi, how are you? And I'm like, oh, I haven't talked to this person in a while. I'm doing well. I'm like, hey, I'm doing these things. I'm doing well. How are you doing? They respond, good. I have been making a game with my friends over the past couple months, and I was wondering if you could test it out for me. And I'm like, this is strange. This is a strange request. Snowy, what would you do if I was your kid and I snuck into the front seat while you were driving when, what? I don't... Nothing? I mean, you shouldn't be crawling around the car when it's driving, so. Hello, Julia. Welcome back. Should I change my profile picture to... Do a coin flip, TK. I went to Bulgaria. That's great, Soviet Union. You really did. So I get this message from this old friend I haven't talked to in a while. And they're like, hey, do you want to test out a game a game of mine that I've been working on with my friends. And me being the nice person, the very nice person I am, I'm like, okay, let me help this person out. Now, this person used to be part of my VTuber Discord server I was in. And I just hadn't talked to them for a while, and that's how I kind of met them. And so, I was like, okay, sure, let me do that. Now, I told them that, hey, I'm playing Destiny. I will do it after I finish up. And so about an hour or so later, I'm finishing up. My friend goes to bed. I hop on the Discord because I assume that this person wants to talk in the Discord about their game. Okay. Now, they very specifically said, hey, hop into lobby 3. And I'm like, oh, okay, like lobby 3 in the Discord. Okay, sure, that makes sense. So I finish Destiny. I log off. I turn off my Xbox. And I go into the Discord server. And I sit. And I sit. And I sit. And I wait for like an hour. And then I get a message from, hey, are you going to join? I'm like, I'm already here. What are you talking about? And at this point in time, I was like, this is a little strange. This is a little strange. Okay, goodbye, Ixie. Can I write the Declaration of Independence in the chat? No. So I thought it was a little strange because I'm like, this is weird. Why are they messaging me out of nowhere? Are you single and ready to mingle? No. So they messaged me out of nowhere at 1 a.m. I'm like, this is kind of weird. Why would they be doing this? I don't know them that well. We are friends on Discord, but not that well. Don't know them that well. So I'm like, okay, either two things. One, they're legitimately just randomly hitting me up for no reason, or two, they're a bot. That's what I was assuming. Okay. And so, we finish up Destiny. I go sit in the Discord, and I'm kind of waiting for them, and they never join. And so I'm just sitting there waiting, and then they send me a message. And what was weird is that this person very quickly just responded to me. There was someone on the other end messaging me, right? Because whenever I would send a message, they would get back with me pretty quickly. And from how I remember the person talking, they kind of talk somewhat similarly, like texting wise. So, what is with chat? What is with chat? Chat's going crazy today. Chat's going. Can y'all see the new level? What? All right. See, now horizontal chat is a lot nicer, I will say. Horizontal chat's a lot nicer, I will say. The horizontal chat, it's great. It's great. Chat, stop being freaky. Yeah, control your hormones. Exactly, Julia. So I was a little sussed out at first, but as time passes and we're kind of going back and forth, I'm like, okay, maybe this is like a real person. And so I joined the Discord and I'm sitting there. I sit there for about half an hour, 45 minutes, maybe an hour. And mind you, it's like 3 a.m. I am literally passing out. I am passing out in my chair and I'm like, okay, when is this person going to join? And so they message me again, like, hey, did you join the lobby? And I'm like, what do you mean I'm here? And they're like, no, in the game. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know you meant the game. And then they like very quickly like sent messages back and forth with me explaining, yeah, hey, just download the game and and join me in lobby 3. And so I'm like, okay, sure. Let me download the game. Now, this website they sent, mind you, they sent the website within the first couple messages. And I'm like, this is kind of strange. Let me check to make sure this is a safe website. So I go onto a couple different like website checkers to make sure this is a safe website. and it clears. All the website is safe. The actual website itself is safe. And so I'm like, okay. Then when you go to the download the game, I then took that link also to see if it's a scam link. Is it bad? Is there something wrong with it? And there's not. I checked, I use the same websites, and you know, it's not. The link, I guess, is fine. So I'm like, okay, all right, this is kind of sus. This is kind of sus. However, you know, my checks that I've done and my sleep deprived self at 3 a.m, I'm like, okay, I guess it should be fine. I shouldn't be mean to this person. This was my mistake. This was my mistake. And so I downloaded the game and I ran it. Now when it first popped up, it was like, hey, this is like software that Windows isn't sure about. Are you sure you want to run it? Now, I have dealt with this kind of stuff in the past, playing certain games, downloading certain games. It's necessary, right? It's necessary to kind of just get past this. So I was like, oh, okay, whatever. I was like, okay, whatever. Big mistake. As soon as I run the program for this game, my Firefox and my Google Chrome that I had open, gone. Immediately closes. And I'm like, uh-oh. And my screen, I think, did my screen go black? I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. And so my Firefox and my Chrome shut down immediately. And I immediately went into Discord. I'm like, okay. I'm like, oh crap. This is bad. I thought you were smarter than this, not to be rude, but that's kind of dumb. Julia, I know. I'm dumb. I get it. I know. Hello, Sakura. Welcome back. And so I immediately am like, oh, I just got hacked. And almost immediately after this hack happened, I sent a message back to the person saying like, hey, this shut down my thing. Let me guess this is malware. And then they were immediately, because they were still, at the time of talking to them, still in the old Discord. Right? They were still in that Discord server. Almost immediately after sending them this message, they went offline and they got kicked out of the server. Okay? Mistakes happen? Yeah. Live and learn, right? And so I'm like, okay, I don't know what just happened, but we got to try to track this down and try to figure this out. So immediately what I started doing is I immediately went to the actual program. I downloaded it and deleted it. I downloaded it. I deleted that. And not only did I delete that, I deleted the file that was in my download. So I deleted all that. But in the act of downloading it, it got put somewhere. Something got put somewhere. And so I was like, okay, how do I go out and find where this thing, what this thing downloaded something to? And so the typical thing you do is you go to the Windows. I should have trusted my gut. I should have just said this is sus. I should have been mean. TK, I'm just, man, I'm changing a lot nowadays. I would have bullied you. Now I wish I could help. What's your favorite Pokemon? Lopunny. I'm joking. It's Pikachu. I don't know. Or Charizard? It's Charizard. I used to have a Charizard plushie. Like a big Charizard plushie. It had like a bushy tail. It was great. Do I still have it? I don't still have it. It was great. Let me say. Okay. So. Hello, El Rhea. Where was I at? So I immediately go and try to figure out what did this download? Where did this thing go to? So I went to the Windows defense, like, you know, virus defense thing, and I immediately started doing scans. So he kind of looked like Hikaru from the Dumber. I have a Pikachu plushie. Awesome. They're so cute. That's great, TK. I'm happy. Do I embody them? I don't know. Anyway, so I immediately go start going through the Windows Defense, the Windows virus protection software. Stop spamming. What, Orlando? You got to chill out. You keep saying that. Okay, you're getting timed out. Stop talking about this. Stop talking about that. I don't want to see it anymore. Why am I yapping about Yowie? I don't need 2K. I don't know. So as the Windows Defense virus software is kind of going through doing its scans, I'm like, okay, is this account like hacked? Did I actually fall for this thing? So I went to the person's profile because it was a legitimate VTuber. It doesn't matter who it was, but it was another VTuber who had their account hacked. And so at first, before I even like downloaded the thing, I went to their Twitter just to see if they tweeted about anything. Okay. And so I scrolled through a couple tweets and I didn't see anything. So I'm like, okay, maybe it's fine. After I downloaded the thing and got hacked, I went back to their Twitter, scrolled just a little bit more, and there's a message saying they got hacked and this is happening. And I'm just like, oh my God. It was literally 2 tweets. If I just scrolled 2 tweets more, none of this would have happened. Literally none of this would have happened. It's my fault. On one hand, I kind of want to blame the VTuber because I'm like, why didn't you pin your tweet about this? Because they're just tweeting about other random stuff. And then whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's my fault. It's my fault. It's not theirs. Hello, Clara. I've seen stuff like this, but I never thought it would happen to you. I know. So anyway, I realize I've been hacked. So I'm like, okay, what do I do? Immediately what I do, and okay, bear with me. I open Grok. Okay, bear with me. I open Grok, and what is good about Grok is that I can literally take that tweet and ask Grok about that tweet. So what I do is I start to go through and ask, okay, if this is like a key, in the tweet, they were saying that the malware is a keylogger. And what a keylogger basically is it's a tracker. It'll track your keystrokes or like when you move your mouse. And so basically it will grab your passwords from your browsers. That's why the browsers shut down. It'll grab all the passwords and then it'll install a keylogger. So it'll track all your keys. So when you're going back, changing passwords and stuff, it knows whoever's on the other end, they know what your passwords now are. Okay. And so in the tweet, they were talking about it being a keylogger. And so I then asked Grok, like, okay, how do I deal with this situation? Where do I got to look to try to find where this thing got downloaded? Because something still got downloaded. I didn't know where. And so what they said is that I need to go to a couple different places in my computer. It was 3 separate different types of folders where something could potentially be. I also deleted all my temporary folders. I tried to go through the process of deleting stuff from my downloads, deleting like temporary folders, cookies, and all that kind of stuff. And so once I went through these folders, in one of the folders, I found this one file from around the exact same time I downloaded the software. Are you good? No, I'm good. I don't know. It's just my tracking. I'm not shaking. Don't worry. So I found a file. It was like a bunch of random words, and it was added. The file was actually added into my computer around the exact same time the hack happened. So I'm getting there, Julia. Don't worry. I'm getting there. So I was like, okay, let me just delete it. So I keep going through the process, keep scrolling through the folders. I go into another folder. I find the exact same file name in another folder. I click open this file and I find the exact program and like with the exact picture, picture of what I downloaded. So I'm like, oh, here you are. You're hiding here. So I delete that too. And I'm like, okay, I think we're good. I think I fully deleted it off my system. And so I'm like, okay, let me go through and let me start changing passwords. Let me start changing passwords and all that kind of stuff. And in the meantime, I'm having scans happen just to see if there's like anything else on my system. I'm eating gummies. My day was very stressful, chat. My day was very stressful. So I indulged a little bit. Okay. I had 4 gummies instead of 3. I had 4 gummy worms instead of 3. Although I don't think you can blame me today. I don't think you can blame me for that. Okay. So, I go through the process of updating my passwords, and I also, this is scary. Yeah, bear with me. Bear with me. We're getting there. So, I'm updating passwords and I'm having the malware scan. And so what I wanted to do is I wanted to do a full scan of my system. And so this was taking a while because I have a lot of files. And so what I also started doing is I started backing up files because I wasn't sure if I was going to have to go through and do a full system reset. I wasn't sure what level that they got it. I didn't know how far they got in, right? Because there's different levels of malware, right? There's like top line stuff that's like very simple. It's not really super complicated, but it could go all the way down to just attacking your computer at the very lowest level and having complete control over your computer. So I wasn't sure what level of hack this was. So it was like, by this time, it was about 5 in the morning, right? And so I'm like, okay, it's doing a full scan. I think we're good. I'm not getting any like errors. I'm not having like any problems. I'm not having any problems. I'm not seeing any things pop up. I'm not seeing any like weird things happening. Because with keyloggers, sometimes with keyloggers, there's very specific signs that you have a keylogger. Like your mouse will be moving around a little bit. Other stuff might happen. You'll see like certain words get typed, right? There's things you can tell, and none of this was happening. So I'm like, okay, whilst I'm doing the full scan, I'm just gonna go to bed. I'm gonna set a timer for like 3 hours. I'm gonna wake up at like 7 or so in the morning. I go to bed at 5 in the morning. I'm gonna wake up at 7 or 8 or so, and the scan will probably be done. Because there's a couple different scans you can do. I wanted to do the full scan first, just to make sure. So I go to bed. I wake up about 7 in the morning. And then after I do that scan, it didn't find anything. So I'm like, okay. Hello, Ella. I'm like, okay, let me do another scan. Now, there's another type of scan you can do with the Windows Defender that what it does is it'll restart your computer. And before your computer starts, it'll do a scan. Because a lot of the time with malware, the malware won't start until after your computer starts up. And so what this is attempting to do is check to see, is there a startup? Is there a malware that's happening on startup? Hello, Ella. We're talking about, I got hacked. I got hacked over the weekend and we're telling that story. And I'm playing with my hair. I'm playing with my hair. That's right here. Let me move over. So just use Linux at this point. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. I gotta go. I'll be back if you're still live. Okay, Julia. I'll probably still be live for a bit. I mean, we'll see. I don't know how long. The story might take a minute. The story might take a whole hour. I don't know. We'll go till 10 o'clock. But you have a good night if I don't see you. I hope you had a good weekend. I'm not sure if I asked you that. Oh my God, fun that happened to my brother? Yeah, it's scary. Anyway, so I wake up at 7 a.m. And I start this scan that restarts my computer and does like a scan on the startup to see if there's anything weird going on. I then go back to sleep. I wake up probably at around 1 p.m. because I'm just exhausted. I'm just absolutely exhausted. I went to sleep at 5 a.m. I mean, I got maybe like 6 or so hours of sleep. I was a mess. I was a mess. So the scans had all finished, and there was nothing. It wasn't picking up anything. And so I'm like, okay, let me go back to Grok. So I talked to Grok, and it was kind of telling me different steps I could do. And the night before, one of the things that it was telling me to do that I might need to do is I might need to do a full system reset. Because something I didn't mention that also happened is I lost access to my task manager. So when you're on Windows and you right click on your like bar at the bottom. Hello, Hammy. How are you doing? I get 1 to 6 hours of sleep a day. That's not good, Ella. Yeah, so your taskbar, that when you click on it, it shows all your processes, it shows all your performance and all that. I lost access to that. And I thought, that's weird. Why did I lose access to this? And so the night before, I was asking Grok, like, okay, how, what kind of process do I go through to try to fix this? And it was giving me a bunch of different things I could try to do. But one of the things it was telling me is I might need to do a full system reset. So I wake up in the morning knowing I got to deal with this problem of trying to go through and get access back to my task manager. And so I start doing that. And over the next, I want to say 4 to 5 hours, I go through video after video after video after video. I ask Grok, I ask Google Gemini, whatever I need to. I'm scrolling through forums to try to figure out how to get access back to my task manager. Because whenever I tried to open task manager, it was saying that I was blocked by the administrator. Now, my account is the administrator account. So I'm like, okay, what happened is when I opened up that hack, it took over my administrator privileges and locked me out of my task manager. And so I'm like, okay, how do I get this back? And to get it back, you need to go into your computer's registry. When I try to go into the registry, I'm also blocked out of that. So they blocked me out of both. And so I have to go another step back to actually try to get access to the registry. And then once I have access to the registry, I can have access to the task manager. And so I go through a process. I go through a whole process. Part of the process involves command prompt. It involves, a bunch of different lines of code. And what I had to do was I had to make, I have my default account A. I had to make a secondary account, or account B. I'm going to say account A and B just so we're on the same page. So I go through this process of like making these two accounts, and I go to account B because I'm actually able to mess with the computer on account B. I have access to my task manager. I have access to my registry and all that kind of stuff. She called me pretty. That's great, TK. Okay. Yeah, so I have access to all my stuff on my account B. So what this means is that the actual hack itself was only affecting account A. Okay. And so I'm like, okay, it's not actually affecting the whole computer, which is great. It's good to know. If it was affecting the whole computer, big problem. Big problem. It wasn't, thankfully. So that's good, at least. That's good, at least. So I go through the process of going through command prompt. I also downloaded some malware software to do some more in-depth scans to try to find stuff. Okay. And so I did the command prompt. It worked. I was able to actually get access back to the task manager. But one of the things I needed to do was I needed to restart my computer and log into account B, but not account A, because account A was the corrupted one, right? And so what I needed to do was I had to make sure account A was never logged into. And I had to be in account B, and to be able to do all the stuff, to be able to find and you know, do the malware search to see if to try to find if whenever I get into account A, is something popping up? Is there going to be a pop-up that happens, or something going to connect that actually makes the hack work? Okay, anyway. So I go through and on account B, and I have a malware. I am using a Malwarebytes, right? I have Malwarebytes running, and it takes, I have it run for most of the day. And it takes about 4 hours to go through all my files. I have like millions of items that it needs to scan. And so in the meantime, I'm playing Destiny 2. Okay. Now, after about 4 hours, I do my, you know, I go shopping. I do all my stuff. Talking to friends, doing all that kind of stuff. That's great, TK. That's great. I'm happy for you. So I do all that. Excuse me. I do all that, and eventually my malware stuff finishes up, and it found 2 things. However, the 2 things it finds are my is my copy of Monster Hunter Frontier, which is like, okay, first of all, that's not malware. Okay, that's not malware. That's a good game. Okay, okay, Malwarebytes. Let's not hate on the game. Okay. Anyway. Okay. So, Hana A. I think I said that right. Welcome back. Gosh darn it, hold on. Oh boy, my throat hurts. My throat hurts. So, okay. I go through this whole process. It finds 2 malware. It says Monster Hunter Frontier is malware. That's wrong. It's the wrong opinion, but whatever. I go ahead and quarantine. Hello, Ada. I go ahead and quarantine that stuff because, like, all right, maybe there's a problem there. Snow, you'd be a good dad, but when the toddler had a tantrum, you probably get on the floor and cry too. That's crazy. That's crazy. No, I wouldn't. That's crazy. So I'm in account B, right? I'm in account B, and the malware's done. And I'm gonna change my name to something simple for you. Did I say it wrong again? Kana A? I can't remember it. Kana. Nobody can't pronounce it. It's gonna be like Abe. Abe had to change their name too because I kept forgetting how to. I'm sorry, Kana A. I'm sorry. Kane? Kane? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Cow A? Cow A? Kane? Kane? Kentucky Fried Chicken. Exactly. Hello, Oasis. Okay. So I'm in account B. All my stuff is done. All my malware stuff. I'm a diva. Thank you. I have a question. Okay, ask it. I might have an answer. I might not. You're kind of derailing me. You know that, Oasis? For $1 million. Okay, ask your question. We're waiting. We are now waiting for you to ask this question. You understand that? We're now waiting for you. Hurry up. Come on. Come on. Ask the question. And then we're going to get back on topic. I swear this better not be a stupid question. Love your model. Thank you. Thank you, very evil function. I appreciate it. Are you a programmer? No. Hikaru. TK, you're throwing references down that I don't think people get. But I appreciate you nonetheless. IDK had to get more sleep. I need help with it. I don't want to get hooked on pills. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard getting more sleep. Because I mean, if you're not tired, that's one thing. If you're legitimately just not tired around the time you want to go to sleep, it's just it's gonna be really difficult. So if that's like a problem, maybe you got to try to tire yourself out. Like legitimately do some squats, do some push-ups, just do a little, like do some jumping jacks, make yourself tired. That's like one thing. If that's even not working, welcome back, Mana. If that's not working, you know, you got to try to make sure your diet's okay, right? You got to try to make sure you're eating well and all that kind of stuff. Want to join our game? Join our Discord link. Would you let a sitcom laugh track play every time you have an extremely bad moment in your life? I probably would, Oasis. I think that would make it better. But this is what I mean. You see, I'm not. This is what I mean. I'm not going to be joining Discords. I'm not going to be doing bios. No more. Rec. I'm literally explaining a story about how I just got hacked through a Discord link. Okay. So I'm sorry, but bad timing. Okay.
The birds are in misery. I don't think they sing, they just screech in pain. But it is the same misery that is all around us.
Okay, that's ridiculous. Can I draw fan art? Go for it. Two things. All I ask is tag me whenever you're done. Also, try to be experimental. That's what I care about. I'm so lonely. It gets better. Accurate. It gets better. Meet people. You're probably in school. Join a club. Just join a club. Where was I at? Where was I at? Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. I zoned out. I know. Manon? I'm tired. Okay. Okay, so try to tire myself out or try something. Okay. Try if the problem is you're like you have energy. If you have energy, like too much energy before you go to bed, and that's why, try to tire yourself out. That's one thing. If that doesn't work, it might not be that, right? Okay. Like for me, on Sundays, I don't really move around a lot, right? I'm just kind of sitting. I'm, playing video games all day. And so because of that, I have a hard time falling asleep. But also, I wake up late. I sleep in, and so it kind of messes up my whole schedule. I'm not moving around. I have a weird, like, I eat weird. I don't really eat a balanced diet on Sundays because I'm at home. And so, I'm not moving around. And so I have like a lot of energy. And so I'm, so that might be it. Right? So if it's, maybe move around a little bit more, try different, that kind of stuff. How can I deal with bullying from my family and friends? Oh boy. Are they your friends? They're not really your friends if they're bullying you. With your family, it's like, that's a lot more difficult. For the bullying thing, yeah. Magnon? Magnon? Know what it is? I'm sorry. Let me change my profile. Okay, Magnon. Hello, I'm new. What's going on? Creamy, we're talking about, I got hacked over the weekend. So we're talking about that. Okay, anyway. So I'm in account B of my computer. I have spent the past 4 hours scanning using a malware software to scan for malware. It's Manon. TK, that's what they said. Literally, that's what they said. Scroll back up. That's what they said. They said Manon. This is not on me. It's on them. Punching your friends. Okay. Do you for peanut butter or Marmite? I love peanut butter. I will go into my kitchen, get a spoon, get peanut butter, and eat the peanut butter. I have 1 scoop and 2 scoop. Very rarely, I'll get 3 scoops. When I'm going crazy, I get 3 scoops of peanut butter. It's usually 1 though. When I'm feeling a little, when I'm feeling some type of way, it's 2. Has your dad ever caught you eating peanut butter? He does it too. It's okay. Okay. Anyway. Man, exactly. Grape or strawberry jelly? I have strawberry preserves. I eat strawberry preserves. So good. So good. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. What's going on? Okay, so I spent the past 4 hours. I spent the past 4 hours scanning my computer. May I ask you for help? Wait, may I ask you for some more addictive? You mean advice? Sure. Let me finish my story first. Let me finish my story. So I spent the past 4 hours scanning my computer. It picked up nothing except Monster Hunter Frontier, but that whatever. Watermelon or mangoes? Mangoes. So what I do is I go back to account A. And I'm like, okay, you know, are we good? Do I have access to my task manager? I do. I also have access to my registry. Now the hack let me get caught up. The hack that hacked me got rid of my access to my task manager and my registry. Okay. And so through this process, I was able to get access back to it. However, once I logged back in to account A, my default account, my malware software popped up something when I tried to open Discord. When I opened Discord, it says, we just blocked a website from trying to connect to your computer immediately as I open up Discord. And so I'm like, ooh, that's not good. So I'm like, okay, what we're gonna do, advice, I'm so sorry. You're okay, Ella. I know what you meant, Ella. I know what you meant. Okay. So I'm like, okay, there's a problem with my Discord. Okay. So I go through and I start deleting everything from Discord. I deleted off my computer and I started deleting the actual files themselves. Now, when I deleted one of the files, like completely off of my computer, a chat box popped up on my screen and it literally told me, I see everything you're doing. I hacked you. If you don't reply to me right now, I'm gonna mess you up. Chat, let me tell you, when I saw this, I freaked out. Okay? For about 5 seconds, I freaked out. And then I locked back in, and I'm like, okay. No, you can't. You can't actually do anything. You have no access to anything. But I recognize that there's a problem here. E, welcome back. E, I hope you had a good weekend. I certainly did not. You're gonna do what to us? So I'll get to it. I'll get to the explanation about what I think it was doing. In a little bit. Let me just tell you. So I had this chat box pop up telling me, hey, I'm watching everything you're doing. I'm the one who hacked you. You got to reply to my message immediately or something bad's going to happen. And so it's basically a chat box popped up right in the middle of my screen. And it has like a little text bar with a reply, like text bar, and you can Boba's parents deserve better. We ride at dawn, exactly. So, there's this chat box, and not only was there a chat box, but there was a bunch of spam boxes that pop up. It's like, hey, you have 5 minutes to do whatever, or else something bad happens. I'm like, okay. I immediately lock in. I freak out for about 5 seconds, and I lock in because I'm him, right? You know. And so I'm immediately like, okay, what do I do? I immediately go for I'm restarting my computer, and I'm going to a system restore. So what you can do on Windows computer is you're able to restore your system to a time either a couple days ago or a week ago. I think a save point is made every single Sunday, right? And so conveniently, it was Sunday, and I had a save point set for that previous Sunday. And so very quickly, I go through the process of doing a save point restore, because I'm like, oh, do they have access to something right now? I need to like act quick. So I do a save point restore, and it shuts off my computer, starts restoring. And so I'm sitting there, right? I'm sitting there in my chair, and I'm just like, okay, I'm freaked out. I'm not having a good time, right? I'm not having a good time. I was talking to a friend during all this, and they were very supportive. And I very much appreciate them. They helped me out a lot. But I was sitting there, I was trying to like process what happened, and I'm like, okay. So 2 things. 1, this save point should fix the problem, because it's going back to a point in time where I didn't download the hack. I didn't actually run the software. None of that happened. So there's that. But if I go back in and I delete Discord again, because that's what caused this pop-up to happen, was the Discord. If I delete Discord again and that pop-up happens again, I got to do a full system reset. Okay. So the system restore happens. I go back through. I immediately nuke Discord. I go into the exact same spots I just went in about 10 minutes prior, because the system restore takes about 5 to 10 minutes. And so I go through that process. I immediately nuke Discord, and nothing pops up. And so I'm like, okay, I think we're good. I gotta go. I'll come back. I gotta sleep or try it, like you said. You dude, I really appreciate it. No worries, Ella-chan. Ella, I'll be streaming tomorrow, so if you want to come back in and talk again, I'll be streaming tomorrow. Hi, I'm just going through lives. What's going on? Kayla, I got hacked over the weekend, and so I'm like explaining what happened. Yeah. Snowy, let me remind you of your place. No matter your low income you get from streaming, you'll never reach the amount I gain in a week. You're simply a brokey. That's okay. That means so much to me. Martin, be like Ella. Be nice. Be nice to people. Okay, see ya. Yes, see ya, Ella. Ella, I hope you had a good weekend. Hopefully you get some rest tonight. I hope you get some rest. Martin, be more like Ella. Take a minute off. Martin, do you have a cat? If not, that means nothing to us. Exactly. Hi, what happened? Madoka, I did not have a good weekend. I hope you had a good weekend. I did not. I got hacked, and I have been explaining what happened. Okay, let me catch you back up a little bit. So I got hacked. I lost access to a bunch of stuff. And actually, I'll say, there was. Oh, actually, I'll get to it. Martin J, hope your matcha is bitter. That's crazy, E. That's crazy. E's being very, very harsh right now. Someone's gonna have to hold E back. Okay. So yeah, I got hacked. I lost access to a bunch of stuff. I go through the process of trying to diagnose it, trying to fix stuff. and I deleted some files. And as I was deleting files, a chat box popped up telling me, I see what you're doing. I'm the one that hacked you. If you don't reply to my message right now, something bad's gonna happen. Martin, I hope your pillow is warm. I'm full of green rage, as you should be, E. As you should be. I hope your socks are wet and cold. Oh my god. Okay, chill out, chill out. So I have this message pop up telling me something bad's gonna happen to me. Hello, Lily. Welcome back. It's Lily. Hello, it's Lily. I had this message popping up telling me if I don't reply to them, something bad's gonna happen. Obviously, I'm not gonna reply to them because I have no reason to. There's nothing they can do. Legitimately, they have no access to anything. They can't do anything to me. They can't get anything from me. That's the cat in the background. Yeah, that's Boba. That's Boba right there. I don't have that. I don't know where the background is. So anyway. Okay. So I go through a system restore. About 5 to 10 minutes later, I have restored my system back to a point about a week ago. And so I immediately go and nuke Discord. I'm trying to take fan art. How do I draw an arm? You could Google it. Google it. Yeah, you could Google it. And so I immediately nuked Discord. Now that chat box popped up after I nuked Discord the first time. I nuked Discord the second time on this restore point and nothing happens. So I'm like, okay. At this point, it's like, at this point, it's probably like 6 or 7 o'clock. I have a nice idea on my phone. I can use 2 apps at the same time. So I can come off YouTube and you're still live on my phone. Isn't that awesome? That's great. That's great, man. That's great, man. I nuke Discord. Nothing happens. I'm like, huh, okay, that's good. And then I start going through the process like, okay, you know, what I'm going through doing scans. I'm trying to find stuff. One of the things I do is I go into 6 or 7. Oh no, the cat got hacked. Boba is there. The cat hacked you. Boba is there. Yeah. Boba. Yeah, Boba's the one that orchestrated. Boba was hungry. Boba was hungry. That's why this all happened. So I go through and I check my task manager. I have access to my task manager. In the hack, when I got hacked, I lost access to my task manager. After I do this restore point, you know, I have access to access again. And what was crazy is when I got that chat message popping up telling me, hey, I'm the hacker, I'm watching you. I'm a girl, not a boy. I'm sorry, Manon. I'm sorry. I don't know how to say your name. I'm sorry. Wait, no, I'm a girl, not a man. That's great. I'm happy for you. So, when I first got that message, before that message popped up, the hey, I'm the hacker, I'm watching you message, I had access to my task manager. After that message popped up, I lost access again. And so I'm like, oh, okay, they must have somehow they took back control. Wait, so how'd you get hacked? Very evil. I got fished. I got fished and I downloaded a file. I downloaded a game. It wasn't a game. It was malware. I got tricked into downloading malware. I'll say it. Hello, Scarlet. Welcome back. Can you play Verity mod on Minecraft? Well, we're focused on our mod pack now. So. Okay. So, yeah, I lost access to my task manager when that text box popped up. So I was like, okay, you know, that's bad. But when I did the system restore, I had access again. So I'm like, okay, cool. Okay. So there's that. Did they link your face or something? No. Hello, the bisexual Therian. How are you? Hopefully you're having a good week. Hopefully you had a good weekend. Better than mine, at least. So anyway, I go through the process of checking my files, doing scans, doing all that kind of stuff. And one of the problems I run into is hello Julia, welcome back. One of the problems I ran into when I did the system restore is I lost all my files. I lost all my files. I lost all my streaming files. I lost basically all my files. I had literally nothing. I'm not too sure why it happened. I'm gonna leave by. Okay, Madoka, have a good rest of your night. I'm not sure why it happened. I'm not sure how it happened, but I basically lost everything. I love how no one answers the phone. Yeah, when I'm sad, because I depend on people that don't even know me, live streamers. Yeah, Panda, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, so I lost everything. I had no files, nothing was there. I even lost my model. I lost my model too. And so Boba ate it. Yeah, Boba ate it all. So what happened is I then spent about the next 4 or so hours. Hello, nature. Welcome back. I hope you had a good weekend. Better than mine. I spent about the next 4 hours basically coping at the fact that I lost everything. This was very this was definitely something. This was I was trying so hard to cope. I really was. I was coping so hard. Now I have my model now because we'll get there. We'll get there. So I was coping. I spent about 4 hours coping, right? But something was weird. Something was really weird. Is this Fortnite? No. Something was really weird when I went into my PC, when I went into my computer and was looking at my hard drives. One of my hard drives didn't change how much space was in there because all my streaming stuff, my videos, my assets, my models, it's all in a single folder. That's it, and it's all in a single folder. And this single folder is probably about 250 gigs. Snowy might have been traumatized. Bro was starting his emo rock band. Julia, I started reciting like a Buddhist sayings to try to keep myself from going crazy. Do you play Fortnite? I haven't in a while. It's a fun game. I love Fortnite. Fortnite's great. Anyway, I spent hours and hours just coping the whole time, trying to just get over that. And I was doing scans the whole time because I wasn't sure whether something was kind of still kept on my computer. I didn't know if oh god, he's already admitting it. Yeah. I didn't know if the malware kind of carried over. So I was doing scans and I was sitting there just kind of playing Destiny. I felt awful. I'll say this. I felt awful. But is Poetry Tuesday going to have Edgar Allan Poe exclusively? We could. Will you play Fortnite? No, I'm not going to. But it was weird how there was so much space still being taken up in my hard drive. Because if I lost all these files, this like 250 gigs, I would have had a ton of room in my hard drive. But I didn't. I had about the same exact amount of room in my hard drive that I did before. So I have this software. It's called Windurstat. Basically what it does is it scans my computer and I'll be able to see like where's all my files at, which is the biggest files, which is the smallest files. Because I was thinking, okay, if all this space is being taken up, but I don't actually have the files, maybe there's a malware, maybe there's another virus on top of the one that I tried to get away from. So it took a couple hours to finish the scan, but eventually I finished the scan. And what was weird is at first I couldn't actually figure out what was taking up so much space. It's like a big list because I have tons of files, tons of folders, and I kind of kept scrolling. And eventually I got down and I found a folder that had like 200 something gigs on it. And I'm like, what's in this folder? And I click into it and it had all my stuff in it. Everything. The night before I went to bed, I started backing up stuff on OneDrive, which is like Windows like cloud software where you can like back up your files. I had completely forgotten that it was running the whole time. And so that whole night, it had been backing up all my files the entire time. So I go into this folder and everything's there. All my files, all my software, every single thing for my stream. That's why you're looking at if you're on the horizontal, you can see all the stuff. I still have my model. I have all my videos. The chat isn't working, but like stuff's not working. I can fix that. We're okay now. I think we're okay now, Julia. I think we're okay now. Thank God. Thank God. When I found when I found this folder, I freaked out. I'm not gonna lie. I almost started crying. Because all my files, it's about a year's worth of work that I've like built up. and oh my God, I was so distraught at the fact that I lost like a year's worth of. Now, what I kind of the kind of conversation I had with myself was I lost all this stuff, but like, you know, it's all stuff I can remake, right? Like all this stuff you're looking at, I can remake it, right? So it's like not really that sad, but also it is kind of sad. You know what I mean? It's like all this work and all this time I spent on getting all these folders and these assets. Oh my God, Snowy crying. This can't be true. I don't cry too often. I don't cry too often. I probably should more. I probably should more. Okay, we're probably not gonna be doing the Lego tonight. So let me unplug this. I'm not gonna have enough time. This is taking a while. I kind of came to. I was kind of at the place where I'm like, bro, if you not shut up about Fortnite. I was kind of at the place where I'm like, you know, how actually important are all these files are to me? Because I mean, realistically, nothing physical happened to me, right? Hi, I'm Moon. Hello, Moon. Nothing physically like hurt me, right? But it kind of felt like I lost something. You know what I mean? It felt like a part of me had like been gone, been like literally taken from me. I felt like in some way I felt kind of like violated. You know what I mean? Because it was like this. My computer is like my personal space, right? It's my personal space. Where I have all my stuff and all the stuff I make and all the stuff I do. And for all that to be, for someone else to kind of come in and like mess it up and like screw it up and like locked me out of stuff. I mean, I don't know. It's like, it felt, it felt very, it felt like, I don't want to say intimate, but it felt very intrusive. It felt very intrusive. And, you know, it was not a good feeling. It was not a good feeling. That's great, June Player guy. That's great. Rip and tear until it's done. Exactly. Rip and tear until it's done. But yeah, we've kind of come out on the other side now. I have basically everything back for the most part. I have lost stuff like the chat's not working, other stuff isn't working. I can kind of come back to that, but I mean, I was legitimately thinking I gotta like restart everything and like remake everything. Security breach had high. Okay, I'm talking about FNAF. Yeah, it was a very frustrating experience. It was a learning lesson, that's for sure. Now I'm not sure. What do you mean you got hacked? Who hacked you? I got Bunny. I got still playing with your hair. Yeah, I am. I am playing with my hair, Julia. Bunny, I got hacked. I got fished, and I fell for. I downloaded some malware. I fell for it. So you know, that's on me. It's on me. I'll come out and say it. Yeah, I got bamboozled. I was tricked. I was hoodwinked. I got punked. Right. So you know, but yeah, it was a learning experience, that's for sure. And it still feels kind of weird coming back, because I'm just like, are they still on my computer? Is stuff still on my computer? I'm gonna have to talk to a friend and you know, kind of sort out what I need to do going forward to like fully make sure everything's cleaned up. But yeah, it was an experience, that's for sure. My whole weekend was ruined. Whole weekend. I was gonna do a bunch of other stuff yesterday, but all of it was ruined. It was awful. It was just awful. I had an awful experience. But you know, it's my fault. And you know, I had a friend that was very supportive of me. It was very, very supportive at the time, and I very, very much appreciate them for being there for me. Don't end stream. I'm still drawing. I barely even started line art. Very evil. We usually go for like an hour at most. You look so cool. Thank you, Brain Rot. I appreciate it. Free Snowy 2026. Yeah. Exactly. Maybe we'll get a Fortnite stream one day. Maybe. Snowy is so hard to draw your hair. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sending hugs your way, man. Glad your computer's still alive. At least you're all right. Yeah. It was very it was very I don't want to say traumatizing, but it was a very unfun experience. It was not a fun experience at all. But I got the fit done. Okay. So yeah, I don't got anything else. My throat hurts. I'm tired. We were gonna build Lego today. I think we're gonna do the Lego stuff tomorrow. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do Lego stuff tomorrow because I didn't do it today. Because we're almost done with it, so I wanted to finish it up, but you know, this happened. It was an unexpected and worrisome experience. Exactly, Bunny. Exactly. It shook you to your core. It did, E. It really did. This drawing is oh my god, Lego Fortnite? Yeah. I'm crying because my left ear has water and it was a day and night ago. Oh, really? Can I submit the fan art in your community? You can at me community. What do you mean? So it looks like you're pulling your hair. No, I'm playing. I'm spinning my hair around my finger. Although I am getting like, I have like strands pulling off. I mean, this is how long my hair is. This is how long my hair is. It goes out to here. So I dare you to say a no word now. So do you know who Sun and Moon are from FNAF? I don't. Anyway, it was the whole experience. It was the whole experience. I'm gonna take a screenshot and draw you later. Okay. Okay, no worries, bunny. There's an option for community post. Really? That's a thing. I gotta look into that. I didn't know that was. I didn't know that was a thing. Oh, community. Wow. Community moderation. Post in your community. You gotta be subscribed for a day. Yeah, you gotta be subscribed for a day. But like past that, yeah, you should be able to. Here, let me I don't know. I've never done this. Okay. Community. Viewer posts. Huh. Okay. Cool. Hi, Snowy. Missed you. Hello, Madison. How are you doing? You got long hair. I don't. I know. I have really long hair. I hope the hacker goes bald and their head shape is bad. Yeah, I hope their head shape is like. I hope their head shape is like a egg. Yeah, I have super long. I have pretty long hair. Dude, were you just talking about it? We like Fortnite exactly. You're putting into conversations. You're putting it into conversations that doesn't. Oh, okay. Community post. I forgot this exists. All right, so I'll see you around. I'm gonna head to bed. Throw around like 30 bags of dirt for a client. Rip my back. Okay, Bunny. Best of luck. Hopefully you get some rest. Yeah, but you gotta try to write Resident Evil 9. Okay. I'll just at you. Sorry, I'm on art block. Trying whatever I can. Don't worry, Evil. I appreciate it. I tried to make it before I fell asleep. It's like 9:24. Yeah. Don't be mean. Okay. Okay. I don't know. Hey, let's stop arguing. Stop arguing in the chat. Stop arguing. Stop arguing in the chat. Stop arguing. We're gonna call it here, everybody. Goodbye. Sleep well, everyone. Yeah. Goodbye, Bunny. Snowy, does your model have? Okay. Chill out. Chill out. Chill out. Good night. Love you all. Yep. Okay. And we're going to call it here, everybody. I wish we could have finished the Lego today, but the circumstances are different. Talking about how Snowy sadly got hacked and you care about some dumb game. Yeah. It's okay, Julia. It's okay. You got to play Resident Evil Requiem 9, all parts you. Okay. Listen, Jules, stop. Okay, Kefir, stop trolling. I will time you out. Stop trolling. I love watching YouTube videos and live streams. Good night. Okay, Madison, have a good rest of your night. I need it for coloring. Stop trolling. You're getting timed out, Kefir. Stop trolling. You're like irritating people. Stop. I'm sorry, Julia. I should have dealt with that sooner. Okay. Anyway, are the lips notes? Chill out. Chill out. Chill out. Okay, anyway, we're gonna be done. I appreciate everybody for joining me. We're gonna be doing Legos builds tomorrow. We'll do hand cam stuff. We're gonna be doing Lego stuff, hand cam tomorrow. We're gonna finish that up. So, and then we're not gonna do poetry because. Anyway, thank you for joining me, everybody. I had a weekend, that's for sure. I hope everybody has a good rest of your week. I'll be back tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have a good night, Snowy. Don't get hacked again. I will try not to get hacked tonight, okay? Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Julia. Thank you, Manon, Solar, Very, Evil, E. I know Ave was in here earlier. Bunny, Messiah. Yeah, I think other people were in here too. I appreciate everybody for joining. I'll be back tomorrow. My name's Snowy Lotus. This has been the Snowy Show. And as always, see ya. See ya.